remember, if you got to take a second job to climb the ladder of success, it's not a big deal. We've got to understand we have to value the role, and we've got to establish ourselves in a more manner of where we give back, and we've got to protect ourselves as a profession, because a lot of times now, as science and all these other entities of expertise come into play, it's taking a greater role over what the value of a strength and conditioning coach is. So you have to be aware of that on the come up. So be very, very aware that when you're chasing this dream and you're chasing this goal of being a high level strength and conditioning coach, whether it be at the college level or the pro level, regardless of the sport, be conscientious of the history of the coaches that came before you and the groundwork that they laid for putting us all in this position to have full-time staffs now at 10 pluses at universities, and the opportunities at the division 2 and 3 levels that didn't exist, and now at the high school levels that didn't exist when I first started, or the private sector that didn't exist when I first started, or the tactical setting that didn't exist. There's a lot of different avenues for us as strength conditioning coaches to be successful. It's not just necessarily wearing some cool logo and running out into a stadium or a coliseum or a court to represent your team, because in the end it's all about did you do your job right, and did you take care of the athletes? Because if you take care of the athletes will definitely take care of you in return by the way they prepared, by the way they compete, and more importantly, how much they win. And that's what it's all about. It's about winning and being successful on and off the courts and helping them prepare for a better future. So remember, if you got to take a second job to climb the ladder of success, it's not a big deal. There's a lot more stories like that than there are ones with just people getting handed third base. Hey, that's Joe Big House Ken, and that's my story of yes, I worked at Costco and how you can travel to be successful.